welcome to INCMV Playlist, where music is inspired by faith. And a happy Tuesday to everyone watching right now on INC on our Facebook page and YouTube channel of the INC Production Company. And I am Kate. And today is Pauline.
So I'm still here with Ate Kate on Tuesday. So for today's episode, we will be learning about graphic design. So for today's topic, I believe it is perfect for those who are aspiring visual or graphic artists, or for everyone who wants to learn the basics of graphic design, which can be incorporated in many ways in life, especially online. But before anything else, Ate Kate, are we ready for this segment?
Yeah! Busted! Ako na nagsabi. Busted! Alright! Okay! We have our first greetings from Sister Charlie. Thanks so much, INCPC, for this informative and awesome vocal lesson. So this was a comment from yesterday's topic. Thanks po, Sister Irma, for your lovely vocal tips, and greetings po from South San Diego locale, from the Southeast California district.
Ayan. So we have our next naman po. Ayan, we have from Gacintia, love watching INCPC from the local of Antwerp, Belgium, District of Western Europe. Hello!
Hello, Sister Cynthia. And we have Sister Sandra. She says, hello po sa mga kapatid nating mga awit, soloist, and aspiring mga awit. Stay hydrated and healthy po. Greetings from locale ng Sunshine District of Cavite South. There you go.
Yes! Alright, we have the next one from Ka Aldrin. Hello po, my fellow brethren. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon while watching this program. Happy viewing po from the local of F. Manalo, Marikina, District of Metro Manila East. Ayan, nag-hello din po siya kay Tita Irma.
Yes, hello po, Tita Irma.
Yes.
Alright, next, we have Brother Leo Vidar Tayag. Sabi po niya, kapag talaga magkasama sina Ate Rochelle at Bea, napakasaya ng crowd. Ha, 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 ha. Hello sa mga ate ko!
And then we also have from Kama Aurora. Wow, that soft voice. Heart. Watching from Urdaneta City. Stay safe, everyone. And our viewer also tagged a few people. But moving on.
And then we have Sister Lynn Malikdem. Ang galing naman ng mga kapatid natin sa Africa. Ayun, nung napanood po nila yung INCMB na yon, ganda po ng boses nila. Humahangang kami dito sa lokal ng San Fernando City, District of La Union.
Yes, and we also have one from Camelisa. Hello po, watching from South Las Vegas, District of Mountain States. God bless to brethren musicians across the world. Ayan.
Yay! And we have one more from Sister Marian Larcada. She says, Ka Irma taught us a lot, especially when we performed the countdown to Centennial. So we truly appreciate it, and watching a voice lesson here from the local congregation of Casile,
I think so.
District of Calamba City, Laguna.
Ayan! And is this the last one? I believe it is. Alright, so from Cacharito, hello po mga kapatid. Happily watching from the local ng Casili Hills, distrito ng Cebu City, Cebu. Keep safe po always, and para kay Tita Irma pala po, na-miss ko po yung pagtuturo nyo po sa SC. Ang gagaling nyo po ni Ka Henry. Salamat, at meron pong ganitong segment ng INCPC Tagalog. But anyway, it is time for our first INCMV for this episode. Let us play this My INCMV by the INC Ensemble and INCPC Talents. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin. Enjoy!
Enjoy!
Ang ating takbuhin Ang hanap buhay sa pagtatamo ng walang hanggang buhay.
Sana ng kulang magbagong buhay, itaguyan natin palagi ang puspusang pumabagong buhay.
Nananalangin lagi, nag-aakay palagi, hindi nakikinig sa mga lumilika ng pagkakabahabahagi. Hindi dapat tamad, masigla dapat sa mga pagtupad. Sa halip na masumpungan sa gawang paglabagi, makikita sa mga aktibidad na mabisa ang kasangkapan, para tayo ay nalaman sumigla at may ilayo sa gawin ng mga kalaban. Ipaglaban ang pananampalataya na mabuti pakikipaglaban. Taglayin natin ang aral hanggang sa araw na kawawasan.
Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin.
Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin.
Bigay ng Diyos sa atin, bigay ng Diyos sa atin ang ating takbuhin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin na ibinigay ng Diyos sa atin. Ano man ang lanasin, harapin suliranin, pananampalataya ay ingatan natin. Di na magtatagal, ang mundo ay huhukuman. Nahihintay na sa atin ang gantimpalang pagkalaan. Bukarin ang tukuhin, ipiniwala sa atin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin. Ang ating takbuhin, kumpletuhin, bigay ng Diyos sa atin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin.
Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin. Kumpletuhin.
Bigay ng Diyos sa atin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin na ibinigay ng Diyos sa atin. Ano man ang danasin, harapin suliranin, pananampalataya ay ingatan natin. Di na magtatagal, ang mundo ay huhukuman. Naghihintay na sa atin ang gantimpalang nagkalaan. Tumarin ang tuturin, ipiniwala sa atin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin. Natin ang ating takbuhin na ibinigay ng Diyos sa atin. Ano man ang danasin, harapin suliranin, pananampalataya ay ingatan natin. Di na magtatagal,
Ang pananampalataya na mabuti pakikipaglaban.
hintay na sa atin ang gantimpalang nagkalaan. Tumarin ang tutuloy, ipiniwala sa atin. Kumpletuhin natin ang ating takbuhin.
Welcome back to INCMV, where music is inspired by faith. And of course, I am still with Sister Kate. But before anything else, Ate
Alright.
Kate, let's do some very quick greetings. So, I'm gonna read 3 from YouTube, from Kachaser. Lagi po tayong sumama sa tawanan at kulitan with the hosts and guests of INCMV. Another interesting topic that we will have so much to learn. Greetings from local ng Salitrang Distrito ng Cavite South. Also from Caroberto, another day of another day of sunshine as we watch this wonderful show, ready to be inspired and learn new things to know. With its dynamic duo sisters Pauline and Kate in INCMV,
Wow.
where music is inspired by faith. Ayan. And last but not least, from Kajublin, happy watching po to all brethren. It's always enjoying to watch INCMV. Very informative and fun show. Greetings po mula sa lokal ng Matimbo District of Bulacan South. Ate, sa Facebook naman.
Yes, sa Facebook. And of course, gusto ko lang po bumati sa Tita Pamela Gallardo po. Happy birthday for today po. Happy birthday po, Tita.
Happy birthday
Ayun.
po!
And we have Sister Marchie. Kay si Marchie, sabi niya, hello po to ka Rap, ka Junwell, ka Ezra, ka JR, ka Remar, ka Kuya TJ, Kuya Kim, Kuya CJ, Kuya Chad, and to Kuya Kevin, and greetings to my ICPC and KPTD family, to Ferrer and Del Rosario family, and hello daw po kay Greg and Ate Kate. Hello, Marchie.
Hi, Greg!
And also to Ate Det and Ivy, sabi niya, miss you all guys, ingat po. Ayun. And we have another one from Sister Marian Apostol Sanguta, di ba? Complete name. We are one with KBM, sabi niya. She is from San Jose, Batangas. And we have one more. Let's do one more. One last from Sister Darlene. Hello. Tuesday from the locale of Mamalingling. O, di ba? Mamalingling District of Lingayen, Pangasinan.
Ayan! But it's time to introduce our guest for today's episode. Here we go. He is a graphic artist for local and international publishing companies for books and magazines. He also created a few digital artworks published in a Pasugo or God's Message magazine. He's also a guitarist in the INC concert ensemble, and he was in the INCMV you just watched. Please, let's give it up for Brother Victor Marcos! Hi, brother!
Hello po. Hi.
Kamusta naman kayo?
Mabuti naman po. Hello po, sister. Ayun.
Kuya, may gusto ko yung batiin?
Opo, binabati ko po lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon, especially po yung dito po sa lokal ko, sa Guadalupe. Binabati ko na rin po yung pastor ng aming lokal, pati yung distrito na rin po sa Metro Manila South. Happy viewing po sa aming tagapangasiwa at sa lahat po ng mga nanonood po.
Ayan, thank you so much. Now, Brother Victor has prepared a presentation for us regarding our topic discussion for today. Brother Victor, please take it away. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes!
Talaga eh.
Okay po. Okay, so ang ipe-present ko po is about graphic design. Ano ba ito, and what are the principles behind graphic design. So katulad po ng nakikita ninyo sa screen ngayon, graphic design is a form of communication. Actually, there are three types of communication: verbal, non-verbal, and visual. And yung pong graphic design is a form of visual communication. Katulad po ng makikita nyo sa next slide, ito po ang kadalasang nakikita natin sa mga paligid natin, especially sa kalsada. So yung mga nakikita nyo po ngayon is a form of design or art na sometimes without using text, just images and shapes, nakakapag-communicate tayo. Yes. So paano siya nagiging effective? Sa next slide po, we will read na it has to catch the viewer's attention. Dapat napupukaw yung attention ng magbabasa or titingin dun sa design. And then, kailangan din yung intended message ay malinaw, as you will read on the next slide po.
Ayan.
Yes. Ayan. So, dapat madali siyang maintindihan. Dapat at first glance, makuha na nila yung gusto mong i-communicate. And then, yung sa next slide po, it has to persuade o kailangan mahimok yung nagbabasa o nakatingin or nanonood na to take action or gumawa na naayon dun sa intended message. So, ano po ba yung principle behind graphic design?
Ayun.
So,
sa mga viewers po natin na nanonood po ngayon, pag may questions po kayo about graphics design para sa ating guests, you can comment that down below sa ating comment box and sasagutin po yan ng ating guest for today. So, ayun.
Yes.
Continue on po.
Opo. Meron din nag-comment ate na ini-invite mga mga kaibigan po niya na mahilig sa graphic design. Watch this now.
Wow. Good. Tama.
Yes. Continue po, Brother Victor.
Ayun, maraming salamat po dun sa mga kaibigan ko. So anyway, we'll try to make this as brief as possible. Medyo maikli po yung time natin, but I hope makapulot kayo ng mga bits and pieces of and tips and tricks, mga ganon. So first up is hierarchy. Kailangan po kung ano yung pinaka-importante na gusto mong i-convey or gusto mong ipahatid na mensahe, yun po yung unang-unang mapapansin sa design na ginawa ninyo. And yung pong mga next information or mga supporting information, medyo mas maliit na po sila ng konti. So first, the most important must be first or yes, mas una. Yeah. Isa pong example sa next slide po is ito, katulad yung sa incmedia.org. Meron po siyang title which is Unbiblical Popular Beliefs, which is yun po yung importante na at first glance, yun na kagad yung mababasa ng viewer or reader. Magkakaroon siya ng interest. Oh, meron palang mga unbiblical na beliefs. So, what are those? So, yung sumunod po is yung sa baba niya is may mga headlines din or subtitles na yun yung mga tawag dito.
Secondary.
Secondary, yes. And then yung details na. So yun na yung mas maliit. So at that time na binabasa na ng viewer na napukaw nyo na yung kanyang attention. So yes. So next is balance, which is ito po yung isa sa mga importante pa. Dapat hindi siya you have to use grids. Ang isang example po is on the next slide. Makikita nyo po dyan, dun sa isang box, yung pangalawang box po sa middle, makikita nyo yung lines, which is, it represents text. And then sa kanan po niya is a box which represents image. So ito po yung mga examples ng balance para hindi siya magulong tignan, na hindi malilito yung reader or viewer kung ano yung message na gusto mong i-convey. So isa pa pong example sa next slide. Ito po maganda pong example ng using grid and balance. Makikita nyo po yung text nandun sa bandang left side papunta sa gitna, going towards dun sa image. And at the same time, may relation siya dun sa text. So, importante din po yun. Hindi lang basta gumamit lang ng image, pero wala namang relation dun sa text. So, sa next slide po is contrast. So, katulad po nung nakita ninyo sa previous slide, makikita niyo na black yung background and white yung text. So that's one example of contrast po. And on this example, makikita nyo po yung INC giving na logo. May contrast siya to emphasize yung INC or Iglesia ni Cristo. And then secondary po is yung giving. So yes, and then ang next po is color, which is something to consider po. There are certain ang tawag dito. Ang color po is parang nagko-convey din siya ng moods or feelings. But this is medyo subjective po. But in general, like for example, warm colors nagpo-project po ng happy thoughts or masaya, ganon. and cool colors can be sometimes gloomy or serious. So kung mapapansin niyo po kadalasan, like for example sa mga bangko, mga colors na ginagamit nila is sometimes blue, yellow or something, mga ganun po. So and sa next slide po is repetition. Ito po ay pumapasok po dito yung topic ng branding, which is kung mapapansin niyo po sa next slide, merong logo, yung color na binanggit natin kanina. Bali combination na po lahat siya ng principles. So dito po yung consistency or yung repetition, like for example sa annual report nila or sa envelope, nandun yung logo, nandun yung color, na kung titingnan nyo sa lahat ng products nila hanggang sa mga letters, envelopes, calling cards, basta lahat ng materials nila, is makikita nyo po yung consistency ng design and logo. Yes. And sa next slide po is yung white space. Ito po, napaka-importante po nito. Hindi po lahat ng elements na naisip natin na gusto nating ilagay sa design, ilalagay po natin lahat. We also have to consider white space, or katulad po nung sa next slide, it's also called negative space. So ayan po. Para hindi malito, katulad ng nasabi ko kanina, para hindi malito yung viewer or reader na dun sa gusto mong ihatid na message, you also have to consider the white space para may nag-ano rin po ito dun sa balance na binanggit ko kanina. So kung mapapansin niyo po, may tamang placement ng mga elements, text, images, and there's also white space or negative space in between para po hindi nakakapagod tignan.
So it's easy on the eye po, no?
Yes.
It's not very overwhelming as well. Yeah.
Exactly, Sister Pauline, easy on the eyes. So next po is movement. So yun, easy on the eyes na siya. You have everything in place, and you also have to have movement para ito na yung dito na pumapasok din yung para mapukaw yung interest ng viewer or reader. Like for example, on the next slide po, ang eye movement po natin, makikita nyo sa taas, from left to right, top to bottom, and then left to right again. And then we see things from the biggest to the smallest, and from light to dark. So isa pong halimbawa nito is yung sa next slide po. Actually, this is my last slide na.
Sige po.
Yes. So yan po.
Perfect example.
Yes, this would be a perfect example of hierarchy, balance, color, lahat na po ng nabanggit ko. So as you can see there, at first glance, ang makikita nyo is yung image, which is something important. Ano ba yung ginagawa? A person is handing over a magazine to the other person. And yung secondary po is yung logo ng God's message. And then yung supporting element is the yung Bible verse na po. Yes. Apo.
Yeah,
So,
thank you so much,
yun po.
Brother Victor. Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure viewers have learned a lot. I've got a few readings, a few comments regarding yung in-explain nyo pong PowerPoint presentation style. Pero ate,
Yes.
before anything else, should we play our segment real quick?
Yes! Ayun, konting break muna tayo sa ating seminar of graphics design. Here is our homework segment. Ayan po mga kapatid, we have a new challenge for everyone watching right now. It's the CFO song sign language challenge, and this is Homework segment. Play bumper.
Ang CFO ay nariyan.
A Christian family organization. Active together, INC forever. Christian family organization. Active together, INC forever. CFO, 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 CFO.
Ayan, everyone, and you just watched a new sign language challenge that we want everyone to join and participate in. Ito po yung CFO song sign language challenge. So guys, send in your entries and we'll play that or post it sa ating Facebook page. And malay nyo po ay i-play po namin dito sa INCMV playlist. So keep those challenges coming and enjoy the challenge that you'll be doing. Ayan. So going back to our guest for today, si Kuya Makoy, si Kuya Victor Marcos po.
Yes,
We have,
of course.
ayun. Yeah, let's read some questions po na galing sa ating mga viewers dun sa presentation po na ginawa ni Kuya Victor. So, dito
Yes
po sa Facebook, we have actually it's not a question, pero she said, Sister Elsie said, yes, very important po ang sign na ganyan wherever we go or whatever we do, it helps us a lot when we want to identify objects or identify directions in the road. So, greetings po from Milan.
Yes.
And
May follow-up siya
then,
actually, Ate Kate. May follow-up si Sister Elsie. Graphic design, napaka-importante po nga din ng colors na track niya din po agad ang person looking na rin. Oh, and greetings from Milan. So, she agrees with sa point po ni Brother Victor na, one of the things to attract someone through
Right.
graphic design is colors.
yes,
Right.
colors.
Opo, tama po yan.
Tapos may question din po from Brother L. Wilson Pascual. He asked, ano pong magandang software application ang pwedeng gamitin para gumawa ng creatives like posters, banners, and logos? Salamat po from Dubai. Ayan. So of course, Kuya Victor po, meron po ba tayong mga parang available softwares that we can use? Of course, we can't mention brands, but what can you suggest po?
Yes po, marami po. Unang-una na, yung mga paid apps, marami pong mga paid apps na pwedeng gamitin. Pero kung hindi po affordable sa isang gustong maging graphic artist, marami pong mga tinatawag na open source applications na equivalent din dun sa mga paid applications. So, ano lang po, mag-research lang po sila sa internet. Ang keywords po is open source applications. Opo. Like for example, for photo editing software na ang itatype lang po nila is open source version or open source equivalent of mga ganun po.
Yun. So, perfect po to sa mga parang gusto mag-start maging graphic artist. You
Yes
can
po.
download these applications para matuto din and magamit din siya in the future.
Ate,
Right.
meron din po nag-comment
Yeah.
from Kaken po. Salamat po INCPC. Malaking tulong po ito sa multimedia team ng CFO sa aming distrito ng Santa Rosa, Nueva Ecija, and also from Cajolina. Sobrang helpful po nito, lalo na po paggawa ng invitation for evangelical missions. Thank you po. And also, question din po para kay Brother Victor. Is this a difficult field to pursue po? Would you
Yes,
say?
graphics design.
In general po, any profession that you want to pursue is difficult naman. But the most important thing po is yung passion and yung interest po. Like for example, dito sa graphic design, you have to have the passion to create something, create an art para madali mo siyang matutunan and magamit mo for as a as a professional. Ganun po.
Yun.
What are the common challenges po one can encounter when starting off to become a graphic designer?
Well, challenges, there are many, but one thing that I can say, siguro po yung clients. Yes. Well, any job or any profession, you encounter such clients. So yun po, you just have to be more understandable. I mean, try to understand what your client is saying, and may mga perks din sila na gusto nilang pagawa sa'yo. You just have to explain to them ng malinaw na this will not work. Parang ganun.
Yes.
So it's you also have to have effective communication skills.
Yes, that's
Okay.
essential, I would
Oo.
say, because sometimes clients will want something to happen, but they can't find the right words to explain it. So you have to meet
To
halfway.
translate to design.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Ate, may questions po
Ako
kayo.
naman may question. Yes. Someone asked, bakit mahalaga ang graphics design ngayon? Like sa panahon natin ngayon, of course, we're all at home, ganyan. How does graphic design help in our lives today?
Okay, so good question. Working from home for 5 years na. So para po sa mga kapatid natin na who wants to have a home-based job na may kakayahan po sa graphic design or sa art. There are lots of online jobs that you can apply for na na you don't have to go out to an office, magta-travel ka pa. You can work at the
So,
comfort of
home-based.
your own home. Opo.
So speaking of that, Kuya
Yes po.
Marcos, Kuya Makoy, paano po kayo kumikita, Kuya? Tapos paano kayo naghahanap ng clients? How do you search for clients, or do they search for you? At paano nyo po pinapasa yung graphic designs na ginagawa nyo po?
Yes,
Ayun.
like I mentioned po, marami pong mga websites na merong mga contest-based websites, meron ding mga yung ang tinatawag po na parang middleman. They look for skilled employees, and then they also search for clients. So para tawag dito
I-refer kayo.
yes, para po sila na po yung hahanap ng client ninyo na makakatrabaho ninyo. So kung if ever they can message me personally or mag-comment po sa Facebook kung kakilala nila ako. And I can answer some of their questions po.
Further
Specific questions po regarding sa work from home and some of the websites that I mentioned po.
Meron din po nga po nag-comment from Ka Alcansado. First creativity, second client. There's a lot of graphic designs and graphic artists out there, and also it's important as well to promote your business. And
Right.
also from Ka Elsie din po, she's also very active on today's episode. Happy viewing po sa lahat ng mga kapatid. Keep on sharing po this episode. Marami tayong added infos para magamit natin sa ating everyday lives. And also lalo na sa ating paglilingkod, pabati po from Milan as well, which reminds me to my next question. Brother Victor, how were you able to incorporate these skills that you learned for church activities po?
Yes po, sa paggawa po ng mga posters, lalo na pagka may mga may mga church activities po tayo, nakakatulong po 'yon in a way na magdi-design kami ng poster para sa halimbawa sa lokal, And then we also design invitation cards na yun po yung pinapamahagi namin para po dun sa church activity. Apo.
Yes. And speaking of sa mga church activities, no, maybe this is our last question. Pero tinatanong po ni DJ ngayon, what should we remember po sa bilang Kristiyano po, mga Christian artists, mga magagaling nating mga artists, mga na gumagawa ng mga paintings ganyan, or even graphic arts like you for visual arts. What do we have to remember? Ano ba dapat nating maalala kapag gumagawa tayo ng design para po sa iglesia?
Yes, that's a very important question po. Unang-una po sa lahat, sa paggamit po natin ng mga elements, especially yung mga logos natin, mga pictures ng church activities and even pictures of ministers po, maging maingat po tayo, especially kapag sinishare po natin ito online. So as much as possible, or yes, it's a must po na kailangan may approval mula po sa ating lokal or sa ating distrito bago po natin gamitin. Para po ma-check natin na yung mga dinesign po natin is angkop doon sa ating ano po.
Yes. Kasi ito yung ginagamit sa as in makikita po ng lahat. Kaya dapat maging maingat tayo sa mga ginagawa din nating mga designs bago i-post.
Mismo po. Yes po.
Yes.
Mismo po.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Brother Victor. Thank you po sa lahat ng information.
Thank you.
Dami natin natutunan. I'm sure our viewers learned a lot too. So, let's take a quick break dito po sa INCMV. We'll play our second INCMV, which is Stay Strong, mula po sa ating kapatid from Metro Manila North. Watch this!
Enjoy!
Torrential rain tries to take everything away. I have lost a lot of things, but it's okay. Floods and raging waters try their best to get in my way, but there's just no stopping me when I have my faith. Looking forward to tomorrow with the strength that I still have. God will never give me something I can't handle. I will stay strong, I will hold on. No matter how rough it gets, I'll walk on. Won't lose hope along the way. I may fall down, but I won't lose my faith. I'll keep getting up to finish this race. I've been yearning for salvation. I'll stay strong inside His nation. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the glorious prize. I face a trial with a smile, 'cause I know He's with me every mile. Each test an opportunity to prove my faith. I don't feel sad, as a matter of fact, I'm glad. I feel happy and I don't feel bad. Ever stronger I will be, as long as He's with me. All the tests are unavoidable, but I know that nothing's impossible. As long as God's with me, I can win each battle. I will stay strong, I will hold on. No matter how rough it gets, I'll walk on. Won't lose hope along the way. I may fall down, but I won't lose my faith. I'll keep getting up to finish this race. I've been yearning for salvation. I'll stay strong inside his nation. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the glorious prize. Woo! Let's stay strong, let's all hold on. No matter how rough it gets, carry on. Help each other along the way. Soldier on as we patiently wait. Never let go, let's prove our faith. All of us we yearn for salvation. All of us we have one goal. Let's keep our eyes fixed on the glorious prize.
Welcome back to INCMV, and you just watched an INCMV entitled Stay Strong. Ayan, and gwapo yan ang kapatid ni Juan Lemon from Metro Manila North. And of course, we're still with our guest, our special guest speaker in this seminar, si Brother Victor Marcos. And isa po siya sa naging graphic artist or graphic designers natin nung UJ Radio. Ayan, so napakagaling po. That really shows how talented po ang ating kapatid na Victor Marcos sa kanyang paggawa ng mga graphics design para sa iglesia. And yun. And,
But,
yes po.
but, time na ba, ate?
Yeah.
Time na? Alright, it's time for
Game time!
Alright, so since graphic artist po ang ating guest, our game is going to consist of drawing. So the title is, What Did I Draw? Okay, tapos, ang ating mga, si ate
Ready na ako.
Ang ating mga viewers, please comment down what you see that we will be drawing. Tapos, si Brother Victor po magiging judge. First things first, he has to guess what we draw. And kapag hindi niya po na-guess, well, we're gonna eat spicy food. Well, spicy,
Yes.
silly, yes, and paprika in my
Spicy
case.
and paprika.
Ready? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
For first one.
Okay.
Okay, ready? And 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go!
Okay. Ooh. Madjudge ang aking pagiging
Okay, ready
fashion
na. Kita
designer
po ba?
na.
Baka hindi kita kasi wala na akong paper, guys. Ito po yung drawing ko.
Sorry, low budget
Kita po
lang
ba?
ako.
Kita
Ayan.
po ba?
Ayun,
That?
kay Kakiti
Kuya
po,
Marcos.
that's, ay, yes po, yung kay Kakiti po is Sunday dress.
Alin po yung okay?
Okay.
Medyo,
Party dress daw sa'yo pa.
yes, it's a Sunday dress din po.
Yes!
It's a Sunday dress with
Ayun!
cash.
Ayun. Correct.
Sige, alam ko na
Dress
gagawin
po
ko.
ang ating word.
Manipis yung ano ko kasi, yung pen ko dito.
Kapalan mo yung oo.
Yan, para makapal. Yes, indeed. Okay, should we go for our next
Alright,
one natin?
next.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go! Uy,
Ooh.
ate, hindi pwede manipis pa din. Ano gagawin ko?
Bala ka.
Manipis pa din, ate. Hindi kita.
Teka po ha.
Kuya, ano po
Um,
ito?
Wait lang. Naku, parang hindi ko. Is that a... Switch po ba yan ng ilaw?
Ingay ko.
Wait lang. Brother Victor, di niyo ba po kita yung aking talaga? Ang hirap, wala po akong... Hindi kasi kita, wala na po
Kuya,
akong
ano
paper
to?
eh.
Ate Kate, parang ano siya, is that... Para switch ng ilaw?
Kumain ka ng sili.
Hindi ko alam kung sinasadya ko, kuya eh. Okay. Mali si Kuya Victor. Ayun, may mga nag-comment. Si Sister Remy, tablet, iPad, MP3, radyo daw. Okay po, for everyone to know, cellphone po ang aming dino.
Cellphone!
Cellphone, okay. Cellphone niya.
So,
Dahil dyan,
Okay po.
nawala yung pang consequence ko.
okay lang. Next muna tayo, ate.
Yeah.
You ready?
Alright. Oh no,
Are you
mahirap
ready?
to.
Okay. Three. May nga nagko-comment. 3,
Okay, go.
3, 2, paano ko drawing to? 1, go! How do I draw this? Um, 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 um,
Oh no!
oh no! How do I do this?
Patawad po sa mga... Okay.
Ito po yung akin!
It's a dog. Yes! Ganun.
Parang teddy bear yun sa'yo eh.
Yun nga yung sasabihin ko, Sister Pauline. Parang,
This win is mine, ate. Kasi, yun sa'yo mga teddy bear.
Thank you. May nagsabi mo daw mouse yung akin, okay?
Yes! Alright. Our next one, ate. May time pa tayo. Yes, may time pa tayo.
Mahirap na naman ito.
Okay, ready? 3,
Yes.
2, 1, go! Done! Done!
it's a cat.
Yay! Naunahan kita.
O, sige, cat rin.
Mukha.
Ate,
Super sister,
bago
cat
yung
din.
akin.
ate, ang kapal ng kilay ng pusa mo. may makeup yung pusa mo, ate.
May makeup yung pusa. May mga kumikilay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yan po yung tinatawag na artistic license.
Yes.
Ayun, may license na
May
ako.
kilay yung
Carl.
pusa.
Ate, may
Oh,
mga
diba?
nag-comment din. Sabi ni Sister Elsie, cat daw, yung kay dog daw yung kay kay Kapaw, tapos yung kay Kakate Mouse daw po, yung isa po nag-comment na hamster po ata yan eh. Tapos yung isa po ganun po mag-drawing dagat aso.
Dagat aso. Natawa ko sa dagat aso.
Alright, ate, next one. Ready?
Yes.
3,
Wait.
yes.
Yes.
3,
Ay.
2, technical side,
Yung after that, yung after that.
Okay. Mahirap to. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! How do I do this?
Ano ba?
How do I do this?
Ano yung dinadrawing mo pa? Feeling ko magkaiba yung dinadrawing natin.
Bakit? Yun yung kailangan natin draw. Oh.
May nag-cheat dito eh.
Wag! Bawal po yung cheating.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done?
Dinrawing ko yung hindi sinabi kanina. Diba, guitar and piano sinabi, yung next nun, yun yung dinrawing ko.
Hindi naman nasabi yung piano, ate.
Sinabi.
Hindi!
Nag-away dito.
Oo!
Okay, ganito na lang. Kuya, hulaan mo yung akin. Ano to?
Ano yan?
Musical instrument po yan. Tama?
Sorry, yung sarili kong drawing.
Ako naman po, Brother Victor, I'm gonna attempt at what Ate Kate attempted to draw. Okay.
Ano to? Makeup
Okay.
palette.
No,
Parang mixer po, yung sa
sir.
Medyo technical na.
Okay, this one's my
Artistic
version.
Ay, may nakakuha ng sagot ko. May nakakuha ng sagot ko
nakakuha
from
ng sagot.
Facebook.
This
Yes,
one is
let's see.
mine.
Sige, drawing mo, Pao.
Ano po yan?
it's a laptop.
Yes! Tan tananan.
Hindi mo nakakuha ng
Tananan, tananan, tananan.
comment with Tate or Team Pauline.
May nag-comment din po from Karemi. Laptop, correct po kayo? From Hillary, laptop din po. Si Ate Maya, who's watching? Hi, Ate Maya. Piano yung kay Pao. Tapos kay Hillary, piano din daw po. Laptop from Gemma. Piano from Des. Laptop from LC. Yes!
Ayun, may mga nagsasabi mga game console daw yung drawing ko.
May nag-comment
Okay.
din po. Wallet
Pwede
po
po.
akin. Hindi po wallet to. Laptop po to. Alright.
Isa pa?
Last.
Okay. Yung after ng laptop, Pao.
Sige. Ready?
Alright.
3, 2,
Yeah.
Nauuna ka na, te. Huwag ka madayo.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Headset.
Yes!
Headset or earphone.
Yes!
Earphone and headset. Yes.
Pero ate,
Stethoscope na tawag sa stethoscope.
kailangan mo kumain ng sili. Bilis, bilis, bilis.
Ako ba yung talo?
Yes!
Ate, sorry naman po.
Okay lang.
Enjoy.
Dili natin. Double time. We're running
Okay,
out of
okay,
time.
okay. Ito na po.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Yummy!
Hindi ko kaya.
Smile. Yes! Welcome back, Chili Master!
Yes! Alright! Thank you so much sa ating masayang game. Pinagpawisan po ako doon at na-refresh ang ating drawing skills kung meron tayo ng tao. Okay. Ayun, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in dito sa INCMV sa ating masayang episode with Kuya Mark Makoy. Ayan. And of course, we talked about graphics design and ayun, magagamit po natin to sa ating mga pagtupad. So let's remember what we learned here sa ating episode, and of course we'll use this to always be careful. We always need to be careful with the designs we're conceptualizing and creating or editing para rin magamit po natin ito sa ating mga pagtupad. Ayun.
Yes,
Kasi always need to
indeed.
promote culture.
Yes, indeed. And also, please don't forget to watch UJ Radio, Fit to Serve, Band Together, and CFO News at 4 p.m. here on the INC Production Company, as well as Self-La Lights of the World, 6th episode happening this Sunday at 7 p.m. And we also have a watch party. We also have a watch party for INCMV playlist every day at 9 p.m. Thank you once again sa ating guest po, si Brother Victor, and also to our viewers for watching, and then just we hope that you enjoyed yourselves. All right, Ate, for our last INCMV,
Yes! We have our last INCMV for everyone. Here is As For Me and My Family from the INC Media Florida Bureau. Bye-bye! And enjoy your day! Bye!
Many people turn their back on God, occupied with earthly pleasures of this world.
They let their love grow cold. In my home, obedience prevails. We'll be faithful all our days. Our God will never betray.
Anywhere we go, evil exists. Temptations are everywhere, but we must resist.
Decide today whom you will serve.
But as for me and my family, we will worship our God.
But as for me and my family, we will
His land.
We'll stand by His side. No matter what happens, we will remain inside the Church of Christ until the end. Until the end.
Anywhere we go, evil exists. Temptations are everywhere, but we must resist. Decide today whom you will serve. But as for me and my family, we will worship our God. But as for me and my family, we will serve.